This is gonna be one of those videos that's gonna be fully raw without actually a script in play. I want to be honest, it's not easy for everybody. It's not easy trading. I've been here for many years. I'll still be here for many years. And with all those gurus out there making believe that you just need a big pocket and not learning a skill, immediately getting to the end point, I'm here to tell you it's all bullshit. I've been doing this for so long and seen people go up, down, make a lot of money out of it. Most of the traders don't even trade real. They just make money out of your affiliated processes. And the real mentors out there, like myself, I want to help people actually reality, making money out of it. It's not easy breaking through all of them. And this is something is really, really bothering me. It's bothering me because not that I don't believe that they are needed, but it bothers me that the real ones get neglected. They actually don't get found. So I actually need all of your help. I want you guys to prove yourself. If you watched my Series 1 and test it for yourself, come back to me and ask me how, or come back on Mondays. We see each other live here on my channel anyways, and how we actually make money off of this. So I'll go over the charts in a minute. I want to show you how I actually trade, just being normal, being simple, being myself, without all those scripts that I have to read because I find them so annoying. I can't really have to say it, but it is what it is, and this is how YouTube works. So I'm gonna try something new, my own style, instead of following scripts and shit and everything else. I've been doing this so long, and I just want to start doing it my style instead of a style. So you'll be seeing more of these raw videos instead of just following a full script and hooking people in. And this is something you will get more value out of it than actually anything else. And I'm quite sure of it because I've been here so many times before. I've been here so many trades, seen go up and down. I've seen so many movements. I've done it all. And the funny thing is, once you get used to it, you don't see and feel it as much anymore. But I know already everything out of the book. So all traders that start out, they have an emotional problem. They have a strategy problem. They have everything else except themselves. They have no control. They have a gamble problem. They have anything they can measure up. They have it all. And actually, I'm here to tell you, you're right. You do have it all at the beginning. And there is something you can do about it. Practice. Practice a lot. Help yourself. Get to the next stage. If you really want to be a trader and you really want to get to that point that you say, okay, I am now fully under control, you need to do some stuff, small steps. Let's get into it. And what I would do if I started over again. I'm not gonna go immediately into the charts. Let's set up some stuff what I would do if I started over again. So one thing that I would do definitely is find one strategy that I love to do. This is number one. For myself, I'll even put in what I do. I do a BOS plus retest entry. So I do a break of structure or a change in character with an entry. This is my strategy. So this is number one that I would definitely make sure that you find. So once you got found the strategy, you have to implement it. So then you have to backtest it and see if it fits you. If it fits you perfectly, we go to a live environment as fast as possible. So this cannot take you more than say a week in backtesting trading. So you have to trade at it would take you 6 hours. Okay, 6 hours of backtesting, fully concentrated, and you will have enough data to know if it works and fits you, yes or no. Why can you only find so much in backtesting? Because it doesn't work after a while anymore. Backtesting is great, but it doesn't get you any emotions inside. So this is something you have to know. So then you have to make sure you have rules. What rules? What are rules? That's a very good question too. I'll give you a few, not all of them. If you want all of them, you can go to my paying customer service, but this is not what I'm in here for. I'm here to help you. Make sure that you decide what kind of do. So what rules would I say? First of all, a max loss. That means not more than X amount that you can give to the market a day. Because we can come back from a not good week, we cannot come back from a losing account. Because you just gave it away. So make sure that you always have capital for a longer period of time so that we can grow into it. So this is one that you definitely need to do. Okay? What do you do after a win? For me, that's a stop. Make it a question mark. For me, done. Okay? Other rule. What pair do you trade? Double punt. One pair. No more. Just one simple pair you trade. You don't trade 6, 7, 8 pairs. You trade one. Keep it simple. Learn how the market moves in that pair. Other rule that you really must do is a fixed R. So that means that you actually have a fixed R, so that you have always a stop. Doesn't matter how, you have to have a stop, and it has to be the same amount. It can be percentage or it can just be a fixed amount. It's up to you how you choose that. So make sure you have a fixed R amount. You have to have screen time. So that means you cannot sit behind the chart all day long. You have to stop. So choose a session where you want to trade it. Screen time, I say 2 hours. That's enough. If you don't find a trade, don't trade that day. Be happy. Do something else. Another thing that you need to have is a hobby. Yeah, this will sound very strange. Nobody tells you this, but you need a hobby. The reason why is once you get off that screen, you need to be getting that dopamine also. So that dopamine means once you get out of that screen, you need to be able to do something else. So for me is that I have a cocoa business afterwards. I also have my sales calls that I have to do. I got a business to run, so I got multiple things. I got my family. I love to travel. So I have a few hobbies. So I have to make my YouTube content like right here. So I have a few things that I actually like to do. So those things need to be done. So make sure that you have a hobby. The reason why is if you get off that screen after 2 hours, you still have plenty of time that day. But make sure that you have something that you want to be doing. Otherwise, you'll just be sitting here doing nothing. So make sure you do something. Very important. Log your trades. Every trade should be logged. All trades. This is to improve. How to improve? Watch my Series 1. It's in there, so it's easy to watch. Find a good mentor. If you can't follow your own rules, find a good mentor that keeps you accountability. So that keeps you accountable. Other rules is how do you enter a trade? How many trades you are allowed to take? I say 2. So here you have already a few rules that you can apply, and if you fill them in, you have actually a good trade. This is actually a decent amount of rules that you get. So first of all, you have a good strategy. You test it and make sure that you have it. Second of all, while you're testing it, you will have your rules set out of it. Make sure that you can follow them. Put them on your screen. Then, this is important, guys. Listen to this one. Do 100 trades. Live environment. And log all your trades and look at the results. I do not say trade for money. I said look at the results. If you logged all your trades, 100 trades, you will find what's going right and what's going not correctly. I can show you my journal. I log all my trades. There is 191 trades in here, so almost 200 trades, and all of them are logged. There's a reason why. Every trade you can see 1st April 26th, 2nd, the 6th, the 7th, 13th. So I only trade 3 days a week. And that's it. I don't trade 7 days a week or 5 days a week. Doesn't need to be 5 days a week. You just have to set out what days you trade. I'm doing it for family time. This is how you start building up a very great system for yourself. If you can do those 3, you will find actually the most important things in trading. Trading is very simple, guys. It's not so complicated like people make it believe. Look, and then the most important one that actually nobody talks about this is mindset. So you have to have a clear mindset. The mindset is the most important one, because if this one gets screwed up, you will not get profitable, and you have to be in control of your mindset. So I'm gonna be the funny one, but I'll tell you anyways, you have to meditate. Why? So that you actually can relax yourself. How you meditate, that's the same for me. If you take a walk with your dog, how you meditate, that's up to you. I don't give a hell how you do it. I will give you another tip, is say some sentences. If my writing is incorrect, my English isn't that great. Say sentences like it funny. I'm sure it's not correctly written here, but that doesn't matter. Say sentences in the morning to yourself. Make it in a question mark. And say what you want in life. So I always want to be happy. I want to be a good trader. Why am I such a good trader? So ask yourself the question, because your brain is willing to adapt to it and will help you create what you want. So this is something that will help too. This is how you create a good mindset. Start your day by getting back to a happy feeling. So once you start trading, make sure that you're trading without those feelings. And if you do trade with feelings, make sure that you recognize them, that you actually know what's happening behind the scenes. So when I started trading, I only had one strategy back in the time. When I got a bit further, I changed and it didn't work. I changed again, it didn't work. I changed again, it didn't work. and I ended up back to my first strategy. That's a very funny story because this is how I actually maintained my profitability. So to make a story short is actually, if I kept just doing the same thing over again from the beginning, I would be a lot more richer, and I would have built a much more strength for myself. So one strategy gave me a good mindset. Stick with it. Stick with one pair. Make sure that you have those. But these are small steps, but if you can follow those small steps, you will get much further than most traders do. Because if it was because you were not smart enough, why would people that have no degree be able to trade? But it's not how smart you are, it's how disciplined you are to follow a set of rules over and over again, even if it goes against you. And if you can do that, you are the one that will succeed. I'll give an example. This month actually was not the greatest month for me. Look, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 not good trades in a row. You can imagine, I'm trading this live. So this I felt, especially for my people too. It is not easy to say to newcomers, we have 7 trades in a row that were not correctly, and then we will make it back. It's okay. Just be easy for it. Dude, I feel this too. But still, I'm the mentor, and I have to say, it's okay. We will come to it. But we had 7 not great. We had 2 good ones, and we made everything back in 2 trades. This is how consistency works. You will get tested every time. And once you get tested and you succeed to keep doing the process over and over again, this is when you grow. Repeat that one again. This is when you grow. This is how you get to the next level. And this is how you keep doing it over and over again. And this is why you can grow so much faster than most of them. But this is what people find boring. They say it takes a lot of time to learn a skill like trading. Actually, it takes about a year to fully learn it yourself. Without a mentor and everything else, 1 year. And you have to be a good loser. You have to be good by giving something to the market. If you have those 2 skills, you'll be a perfect trader. Be consistent, follow rules, and make sure that you have a max stop loss. If you have those 3, you will have more than enough you can ever imagine. I'll go over that journal again. Say that I took those losses and kept trading. That would have been a streak that was way longer than this. So we should not have, this is something I could not come back from that. Now we came easy back from this. We take 1, so this is 1 hour, that was 2 hour, that was 3, 4, 4.5. And I made 6 in 2 trades. So we lost 4.5 hours over 7 trades. That's actually very less. So I was conservative with the money that we made because I wasn't sure where the market went to. So I was conservative, we stopped our out, and we got it back next week. This is how consistency plays out. You know that the strategy works, but it doesn't always work the same way. My average is about 60%, and I know that. But we had 1, 2, 3 months where we had 80. That means that we will have a month that is less good to make back to that 60%. Because every month gets at 80%, we will not get that 60%. So it isn't always the same months that goes the same way. Make sure to remember that. I know once you're trading, you get in that zone, and trading is fun and it gives you incitement, gives you dopamine, and you are, wow, let's go for the next one. But that's not trading, guys. Trading is not something that you play around with. Trading is something that you actually have to repeat over and over again. It is boring. It's really boring. I'm doing this with love and enjoyment. I trade live with my group 3 days a week. And if you want to join, you are able to join. You find somewhere in my description the link to join it. But if you want to do it on your own, please set those rules up that I just shared. It will get you to that consistency. It will make sure that you ever get to that placement where you actually follow along. So look, I'll go over my trading that I did this week. So what did I see happening? Here, right here. On an hourly, we made a break of structure to the upside. I'll go over it fast right now. So this was that move that we made. What do? We have a retest. Where do we go to? That 7-8 level right here. What do we have the retest? On this level. This is why I knew the market should go continuing up. Where does it hit to? Right here. We need to make a new BOS to the upside. That's it. Nothing more, nothing special. So we traded logs. Market came down. We had a TP1. This was an opening gap on Monday. So we had a TP1 somewhere at this 800 level of 790. I always take 10 points below a round number. So this was TP1. TP2 was up here. We did hit it and we got stopped the rest of the trade somewhere halfway. The day afterwards, I was still seeing the same thing. We didn't go back lower. So we saw the same thing again. I want to see the TP1 get hit. We hit it perfectly. Market came back down. We're still trading in this sideways movement, but the market is still trending up. As long as we do not break this low, where the 1 is, we are trading up. So this is a matter of seeing. But there you need a good mentor to able to show you what the market does. And I'm that one mentor that will help you always. And you can join my group, my Discord, for a very cheap price. It's 59 euros a month. At the moment, we got actually 50% sales off too. If you go to Patreon, you can find it. My course is $3.99, so it's actually a very cheap one, and price will increase once people keep joining, and I'm not able to follow up enough because we have accountability partner. You got all my strategies inside. You got actually everything that you need to become a profitable trader. You get 6 months of my Discord, and you actually pay 59 euros a month. It's $3.99 for my course. So actually, you get that 6 months already back, cheaper than you actually would have paid immediately. So, is it cheap? Yes. Am I the one that needs to make money out of it? No. I'm the one that trades already long enough, so I don't need the money out of it. This is why I'm sharing it. And people can ask 5, 6, 7, 8,000 euros for a course. I'm the one that will make you that money, and you can give me a percentage afterwards from it. If this sounds something that you like, you can also book a call with me if you want to. Go to the description upside. In my description, you will find, in my bio, you will find get funded. If you go to that link, you will find a guide and you can book a call with me that way. If it's nothing for you, I'm fine to go watch my series 1 and you will find everything that you need also. I hope to see you inside. I hope you learned something. If you enjoy these kind of movies, if you want to see me do more raw films instead of just following a script, let me know in the description, because I really love doing it this way more than actually following a script. But I do need to know if it actually works. If it works, great. If you love it this much more, I'll do this more often. If not, I'll go back to the scripts. It's something I do not like really, but yeah, it is what it is, and I have to follow what gets me the most followers at this point. And this is why I'm doing it. It's not easy on YouTube with everybody showing Lamborghinis and everything to grow, because people want to see what they want and not what is reality. So reality is what I'm doing. What they are doing is just showing a rented car, most of them, and they got paid from your course. They're not even trading live. So if they're not trading live, how can you trust them? If you're ready to step up your game, go join. See you in the next one. Enjoy.